Итак, всем hello. Наверное, всем. Ладно, сейчас посмотрим, будет ли кто зыркать. Страшилка, страшная музыка. Страшно вырубай. А шо это, блядь, такое-то, а? Чё-то это... Все, блядь. Короче, блядь, какое-то стрёмное, блин. Блядь, все смазанное, блин, какими-то символами, блядь, ублюдскими. Так, вот это не надо мне. Страшно? Думаю, что да. Погрузимся сейчас в безумие. Ну все, капец. Ебать. Пасть. Тупо челюсть, бля. Текстурки-то говно. Мас пока. Текстурки, да. 93-й год, сразу видно вон. Да, ну и ну, конечно, да. Вот и все. Глядя на это, можно сказать то, что разработчики всех, блядь, наебали, сука. На миллионы, блядь, рублей. Надо, блядь, звук потише сделать, наверное, меня не слышно. Как, кстати говоря, слышно? Отпишите, пожалуйста, в чате, если кто-то это смотрит. Чат-то пустой, никто даже не комментит. Или комментит. Что-то я не врубаюсь. Ну. Ладно. Так, блять. Мышка быстро дергается, кстати, тоже. А тут. Ого, все. Да, ну текстурки говно, конечно. Так, блять, ой, жестко. Тупо, капец, еще одни челюсти. Прикольно так подходишь и цепи хрустят, звенят. Да. Так, шо. О, а тут интересно, что? О, тут можно. Ага. Нельзя. Интересно, интересно. Да, хотя бы не просто. Как бы ходить тут, блядь, сука. всяким коридорам. Какой-то геймплей есть за 1300. Да шо такое? Все, блин, темное, ни хрена не видно ничего. Ну и как я взаимодействую с этим, например? Я даже не вижу, что там вообще есть. Понял. Ага, все, понятно. Что, упасть нельзя? Упасть нельзя. Ну, капец. Ну все, хочу развалить, здесь надо валить, блин. На лодке взял, да выплыл. Нет, он типа... Блин, могли бы прям сразу и закончить. Нет, нужно тут тупить, что-то ходить, какие-то резать проволоки. Опа. Хуя. О, орёшь. Где? Не надо так. Непосредственно. Открою хорошо. Так, маленькие технические были неполадки. Шо? Нету зрителей, да? Ну ладно. Так, что тут у нас интересного?
What a putrid offering.
Действительно отвратительно, бля. Фу, бля, воняет. Домой воняет, бля.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
О, бля, бежать надо, сука. Да беги! Капец, он бежит. Я так хожу, блин. Еле идет. Смотрю. Капец, у них глаз нет. Жесть. Жесть, как он так видит, он без глаз. Все понял. Он не видит. Просто так в пол стреляет. Жесть, он упал, конечно. Это все за 1500. Ага. Бу.
I hate whiskey.
Так. Мое частное детективное агентство связано... После Великой войны я остался сесть в Бостоне. Всегда хватает работы. Старый диван, на котором на кровати пустые бутылки. Бутылки, бля, садись-ка на бутылку. Но это мой дом, пока. Не пока. Не пока.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Понял. О, можно даже вот так делать. Неплохо. А еще? То, что у нее вены такие прикольные на руке, это, конечно, кстати, нормально. Вон, видели? О. А больше и нету. Да, хватит. Чё, все, поломал?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Ага, как повернуть? А, повернуть. Все, нельзя открыть, я понял. Просто верните.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Сейчас подниму трубку, лицо разобью. Алло.
I'm listening.
Алло. Ну да, это я.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce.
Hello.
I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentwood. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very
Капец.
sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ага, ага. Так. Фу, определить изначально артефактов, знания о мифах. Так. Ну вот, например, так, да. Ну, я думаю, вот так нормально будет. Ну, наверное, чисто имхо. Ну да.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And
Зрителей
it
не
would seem
прибавилось.
you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentwood Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Я иду, давай, сейчас приду. Сейчас только покашлю, поблюю, попержу. Вот так вот. Нифига.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person
Жестко.
whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Моего героя главного.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new
Да
case,
что
or are
ты
you
где тут
simply a
базаришь?
deadbeat
Я тебе
inebriate?
изи
If you
размотаю.
come to me,
Пьяница тупо.
it means you're
Ага.
desperate.
Nobody
Пьяница
believes me.
ушатает, короче. Вот
They
так.
take me for an old fool. Sarah, my
Правильно
little
говорят.
girl. She is dead. Even
Всё
you must
всем
know of her.
похрен, короче.
She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes, everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family.
Господи,
They
да
all
всем
died in fire.
насрать.
Sarah, her husband,
На твою
and
дочку
Simon, my
сначала
grandson.
алкашом
I
обзывает,
can't do anything
а
for a
потом
woman who is already
что-то
dead.
там плачет.
Find out the
Лошок.
truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
О, я был в такой херне.
what am
Вот,
I
тупо видел
supposed to
такое.
find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a
Ну да,
rationality
безумие,
to follow
это
so
кто
that I
еще?
may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Шо ты, а? Борзый, шо ли, а? Борзый. Господи, встал теперь обходить.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Darkwater.
Ой,
Never
блядь,
heard
я
of
на что-то ответил.
Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
Пипец,
I
бля,
suppose you
не
want to
то
ship me off
выбрал.
there.
А,
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only
Там тачки
thought she
есть,
saw things.
походу, по звуку.
Saw things.
Нормально.
What do you mean by that?
Ща
I
поедем,
never knew
наверное.
what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the
Тупо на
truth
тачке.
about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of
Да,
that.
не просто.
I
не
believe there is
просто.
more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Ай, да ок, да разберусь. Разберусь.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Мне еще и узнать надо.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right.
Oh.
I'll take the case.
Давай, награждай.
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Ну, камон,
Something's
давай,
queer.
погнали. Да.
But it's not like I have a choice.
Так, бля,
Darkwater.
сука, слышно, наверное, нормально, блядь.
I think I've got a book on the
Опа.
North Atlantic. I wonder why I still take these things.
Что, можно это выбухать или что? О! А, это таблетки снотворные. Ну, похуй.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to... Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Научный труд для интернов и молодых врачей. В первом томе перечислены все болезни, известные цивилизованному миру, описаны симптомы и способы лечения. Ну, понятно, короче. С собой, да? А что тут? Просто открывать и все. Нельзя взять ничего.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying
Так, а тут
orders.
что, все?
That isn't courage.
Да. Вроде все прошмонали. Камон, уходим. Тупо. Погружаюсь. А, чё, опять что ли, блин? Говно это. Блин, даже не дали ни на чем проехаться, ни на тачке, там, тупо сразу загрузили в лодку и все, блядь, и везу. Хотя тут безумие, МБ, это даже не мы едем. ТЗ. Тупо. Опять вот эти вот тупые видения, да? А, ну не, он плывет уже туда. Подкуренную сигарету еще раз подкурил зачем? Что будет, что интересно?
We're almost there.
Это тупо здесь жила, да? Сара это, короче. Call of Cthulhu. Щупальца такие изо рта, бля, высовываются. Так резко тормознулись. Прямо возле берега.
There's guys coming to unload.
Опа, бычок кинул на корабль, сейчас все сгорит.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have
Криповая
been a
здесь жизнь на
landlord.
самом деле. Не это самое неудивительно, то, что она сумасшедшей стала это.
And his wife,
Сара-то были
Sarah
как-то ее
Hawkins.
звали уже.
A nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Nice young
You know what?
woman.
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Что, бегать можно? Так, можно. А в воду прыгать нельзя. Опа, пацан прям. Халу.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
О, крабик. Прикол.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pick.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
Не важно.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me.
Чё это
Now,
за зуба, блин,
please,
страшно.
allow me to do my job.
You don't put that
Шо
see
ты,
that I'm
а?
busy,
Ну-ка
can't you?
рассказывай давай.
You
Ну,
can't understand. You're not sailors.
тварь.
Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't.
Ой,
You can't
понятно,
understand.
дебилы. А у этого что?
Cops, they can't understand. You can't understand. You're
А
not
ты мне
sailors.
расскажешь что-нибудь,
It's
а?
a sign. There's
Понял, блин,
something
тоже
coming.
сейчас свой уёбок.
Something real bad.
О,
Are you stupid or what?
nothing
Even
for
your
you
captain
here
told
either.
you not to stick your
Wait,
noses around
Tex.
here again.
This isn't your home.
шо, я не хочу.
There's nothing for you here either. Beatex.
Может, ты сейчас провалишь
We're
бомжара,
already in
блядь.
trouble.
Господи.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Неплохо ты делаешь, а? Шо, тварь, охренел совсем? Мразь. На, гаденыш.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Ты чё, мразь тупая? Охренел совсем.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Шо еще? А я не хочу. Все, пошел в жопу, дебил тупой. Тварюга.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said
The miraculous catch.
Damn.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
She will do it again. Oh. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Здесь такие звуки, блин. Новые таких. Всяких штук современных. Приехали на деревянном каком-то, блядь, корабле, и тут все, сука, деревянное, блядь, такое. Ни одного камня, все такое говнявое, короче. Интересно, я сейчас эта дверь закроется. Нет, не закрылась.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Чё, бред несёшь?
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
You like our song?
Конечно.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Какие-то сумасшедшие. Про каких-то рыб говорят, блять. Чудесный улов. О, какая тёлка.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Чё, на парашу даже не пустит. Да. Ладно, пойдем к пацану.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
О, ё-моё, блядь, нихуя ты стоишь, блядь. Хули такой, блядь, серьезный. Как зомби, блядь, стал весь серый такой, как мертвяк.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Ну чё? О. Я подумал, он сейчас сядет туда. Он тупо дверь.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
У него что, там ноги не было, да? Фу, тупо без ноги, жесть.
What a macabre souvenir.
А, ну нога тупо его. А у этого две ноги.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Блин, какого хера он там делал? Я думал, в офис надо. Опа! Это как я так сделал? Фу. Или это не он? Блять, это не он. А где он-то сидит?
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
There's nothing for you here either.
But you can stay to watch
Опять
if
ты
you
мне
want.
не даешь
You can
пройти,
pick up the
гад.
pieces.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Бля, куда идти-то, ёб твою мать. Вот же этот Финс-Рой.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins
это же-
cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Я же поговорил
I've
с
brought
ним.
out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Broken. This place seems half of... These manifests are signed by Charles
Вот
Hawkins.
они, блядь.
That's all I'll get from them.
Опа! Я думал, он испарился уже. Угу. Окей. Даже не прикасается, телекинезом обладает.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. You know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new. You're back again. What can I do for you?
Ну вот это вот интересно. О, много ответов. Так.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the Stranded Whale.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
А бизон залечу.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an old man.
Это шоу.
Where do you think you're going?
Так.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Да что ты такой дерзкий, а?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident is affecting him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Так, я сейчас тупо просто сам туда зайду, если этот не пускает меня. Ой, кто это?
You better keep it shut.
Where we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Ну, окей.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact.
Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Ну, они больше ничего не скажут. Ну,
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Не впустит меня. О, что так приблизило-то? А.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Очень полезная инфа от этих пацанов.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Не хочу им отвечать.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory.
Поделки
From whom, I
продают.
wonder?
Ну, типа,
They
как
really
бы,
don't have a choice anyway.
Типа поделка,
They're
да.
more scared
Они
of
поделки
cat than an
продают, да,
attack by
какие-нибудь
drunken
хз.
sailors.
МБ.
If only they would kill each other.
Oh my.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Да ладно.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Господи, блядь, написывает дурачок мне в стиме, пиздец. Так, шо сидишь? Бухло есть? А? Надо бухло найти. Так, а можно, кстати, шире сделать? Видимо, нельзя, чтобы угол был побольше. Бухлишко надо найти. Для челиков. Для челиков, блядь, сука.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Good,
I shall take my leave.
Ну, пока, I'll be back, да? Вот это тачамба. Нормально, нормально, так. Опа.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. I could use this old...
Что-то тут есть такое, что можно сделать. Надо найти ручку, короче. Либо бухло, либо ручку такую, чтобы крутить. О. А вот она и она. Рычаг.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Ну давай. Может быть там бухло какое-нибудь, хз. Сейчас позыркаем. Ну а чё он не крутит? Типа, что силы не вкачаны или чё? Я не понял. Типа он настолько слабачок, что не может повернуть эту штуку. Да уж. Надо бухло искать, хз.
You again.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Сейчас я Дауну отвечу. Так.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Господи, шо мне?
That'll be all for now.
Хорошо. Можешь не напасть на него, а?
What? Another. I told you to beat it.
Ну и где мне достать бухло и вонючее?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
Блин, где мне найти выпивку? Этот есть, дашь мне? Нет. Господи. Пацаны.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean,
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So?
Тут бухла, наверное, не будет. Не, ну эту херню прокрутить нужно. Типа, я не знаю, не хочет крутить. Пипеец. Так, ладно, вон там что-то есть. Опа.
There. One bottle more or less.
О, нормально. Так. Чпок.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Так, что тут? Блестит что-то. Ладно, короче, все, сейчас бухло, да, этим ложкам.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Конечно.
Yeah, you'll like it. This bottle comes from their personal stock.
Well done. Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
Oof, I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you should.
О чем они там пиздят?
I'm not interested in a chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh, no, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay now. Please.
Oh, yeah? What I heard didn't sound too friendly to me.
No, please. My tongue got ahead of my senses, or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down.
Me? And why would I do that?
It was just a little joke.
So I mustn't have understood it because it didn't make me laugh. What? You helped yourself from my stock?
He's stewed to the gills. You'll get nothing out of him.
I'm not interested in a chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh.
Ай, да, он это самое. Повторяется, короче, понятно.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Well, well.
Опа.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
А! Ебать. Все, мне пиздец.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh. No, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay now.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Please. My tongue got ahead of my senses. Or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down.
Ну, капец.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an old man.
Ну, он не крутит рычаги те. Я хз даже, что делать. Как туда попадать вовнутрь, я хз. Если он не может ни хрена. Уйти.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Ага. Еще вот это, да? Сюда? Понял. А, и вторую такую штуку надо еще найти, да? У тебя нет случайно этого? Или есть? Блин, даже хз, что искать-то надо толком. МБ по уровню здесь что-то найти надо.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
нормальный такой крабик. Опять-таки же повторился. А сюда почему нельзя залезть-то? Понял. Типа гвозди такие. Сюда никак, да? Фу, ну и ну.
That's no way to treat. You know? Oh yeah.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Нифига, она даже никак не подсвечивалась, тупо случайно нашел. Может так в каждом углу потыкаться и найду все детали. Ладно. Ага.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Ну давай поворачивай. Нормально. Шо? Тяжело, господи. Какой лох, блядь, не может даже повернуть рукоятку, тупо не может. Ой, бля, пиздец. О, сука, бля, Urban Exploration, блядь, пошел. О, ебать. Я думал, что это газ сейчас, как он, как взорвется, ёпта. Ай, блядь.
I hope it's... I hope...
Вот это мне уже нравится, нормально так начинает. Ёб твою мать. Что за хуета? Блять. Ай, блять, ктхуху, блять, съел меня. Фуй, блять, пиздец. Ёб твою мать, фу, что за мерзость. Бля, я уже думал, блядь, пиздец, блядь, что, сука, страшно, блядь, уже началось. Наконец-то, блядь, хоть что-то интересное, блядь.
This is primitive.
Опа. Ебать, нихуя. Пиздец. А он не лез, ебать, сначала. Я не знаю почему.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ебать. Хуя.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins.
Опа, здрасте.
Anyone in there? You, don't move. Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Brett. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait.
Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
О, сейчас поедем, наверное. Угу. Ну, камон. Поехали. Блин. Тупо скрипт. Я думал, я поеду за рулем, а он, типа, меня сам отвез туда. Не, ну, блин, это не круто. О, с Микки сейчас будет пиздец, я уверен. Угу.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Ну, блядь, нихуя, сука. Зубы вы свои показывает.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Poe's prophetic raven, 1693.
О, сейчас будет страшно, я уверен. Вот сейчас будет классно.
The architecture seems too recent. Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins. The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Фух.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Интересно, можно этого с собой взять? Ага, ну понятно.
No question of leaving now. I must examine the scene of the fire.
Блядь, ну все, пиздец. Тут вон тоже что-то есть. Опа. Ну ладно, давай.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater. So, little fish, swallowed our tongue, have we?
You won't kill me.
Maybe not, but I'll redo your face before I throw you out. So talk, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule, and I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Бля, никто не смотрит, ну вообще пиздец.
What now?
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye.
Вот козёл, блин. Ну ладно, пойдем, мразь.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed to bring the fire in.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse, did it stop at the time of the fire? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Он ее запиздил, короче. Вот. Говорю сразу. Потом бухал и сам себя поджег. Вот и все. Как бы все расследование.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Потому что он спецом поджег только одну комнату. Вот и все. Собственно, Г.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envy. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart.
So be it. Let's move on. I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure liked a drink.
No glass. I suspect...
That's pretty thin.
I can tell...
I can't help you on that one.
Without your authorization.
Marshall, Andrews, we never deal with cases like that, you know.
I suspect...
That's what the investigation suggested.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't...
For heaven's sakes, no.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
О. Что за звуки неприятные?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Сейчас будет пипеец.
Locked. The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
О, барбитураты. Ага. Нормально они там юзают. Барбитураты. Капец.
Perfect. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Bradley? Is that you?
Нет. А это не он. Сейчас позырим, кто это.
Is anyone there?
Вообще какой-нибудь дед сумасшедший вылетит и этого уже это самое зарубил мусора. Или Кэт еще какая-нибудь тут тоже. Опа! Ах, твой-то у нас тут такой. Тупо его нарисовала в видениях. Опа! На! Нормально.
Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Damn it. Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Че, дурак, что ли?
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room. This Dr. Fuller. Was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist? It looks like an old Seaway map.
А ну, признавайся, кто по масти?
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glass... The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Угу. Шкаф, значит, двигается здесь.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. It seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Я просто не знаю, куда.
Looks like it worked.
Да, ну и ну.
Well done, Pierce.
Ой, блин. Ну нормально, да. Ну тупо, да, реально неплохо. Угу.
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene.
Когда там
3
уже будет
seats.
Cthulhu меня пугать. Опа.
Look. Someone...
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Ты кто? Ебаный в рот.
The bearer of the mask must have been the leader. What kind of secret society is this?
Опа, что за Ктулуху-ху-ху, ха-ха-ха. Ты шо, Ктулуха? Ну это, конечно, и чертило, да.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Маска Ктулухи. Вау.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look.
Не, ну это ссыкло тупо. Ща Ктулуха какой-нибудь опять нападет, блин.
An old diary. A sad way to go. A sad way to go.
Опа. Страшно. Давай, ваш пет, заходи. Понятно. Ваш пет не пойдет.
Time has weakened these structures.
Забавно плавно двигается, прям вообще пиздец. Да, игра за 1200. Ёпта. Ой, фига там масло. До хрена.
I don't have time to search them all.
Да смотри, чё ты? Блин.
I don't have time to search them all. This oil again. What is it used for?
Что за вечный огонь? Его никак не смущает, что тут вечный огонь.
What's going on here?
Pippeez!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Что это за херня там? Человек там какой-то лежит, какая-то херня, и там типа колдует над ним, типа, блядь, сука, непонятно хуй тут делают. Но это не страшно.
A mass grave.
А вот он я. Опа!
I got it.
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. I can't read Latin.
Ой, у меня тут дофига очков есть, а я даже их не использую.
You who sleeps, accept this dream.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Зачем Cthulhu? Так, стоять!
It's here. There's somebody here.
Ну, я понял, окей.
Locked.
I feel him. Shh. You are gifted indeed. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
We are.
I'll take a look.
Твою же мать. Так, надо отойти. А, это на сцену нельзя пропустить. Ну ладно. Еще позырю.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
Ой, нифига себе, извините. Ой, ну дебилой.
Oh shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it. Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Оу, нифига. Шлон начался. Ебать. Нихуя себе, блядь. Блядь.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Бля. О, фак. Сорян.
get out of here.
Ай-яй. Ой-ой. Ну опять что ли? Или что?
My leg!
Light. At last.
Ай. Ну все, пипец. Стример. Что это такое? Какой-то бешеный доктор.
You will survive. Strong subject. There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him for
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Вот это смехи. Меня, походу, в психушку закрыли.
What happened to me?
Ну вот все.
Where am I? This foul gas again.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. When I go out, you'll see me. No, no.
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swore over their
Какое мрачное лицо. Ебать у него ножки, конечно. Грязноватенькие, да. И пальцы какие-то некрасивые тоже уходят он. Блин, у вас у всех ноги какие-то грязноватые. О! Тупо это. Иншаллах, бля. Ну вот это вот так выглядят ноги за 1200.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood. What does this mean?
Охренеть. Чувак тут нарисовал.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? What did he write about the painting? Sarah? Am I in an asylum? What did they inject him with? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valve.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Надеюсь, такое не банит.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. That Dr. Fuller again. Anatomy, anthropology. Apology, nothing surprising.
Ну, это тупо пласт, я понял.
Have I activated anything?
Must not eat it. They must know that it is not good. Ah!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6. 4, 5.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head.
You. Yeah, you there. Come in.
No. Not now. Locked. Exactly what I need. This padlock is too complicated for me.
Ой. Ну блин, так не считают.
Who's there?
I'll go take a look. Hey! This way!
It's no use. Padlock won't give.
Is there anybody around here? Come on, show yourself.
Нет, 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 уходи.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building. The control wheel is missing. This valve controls the pressure. Duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. This padlock is too complicated for me.
Ой.
It's locked.
You'll find me. You'll see me. Let's calm down. Hey, mister. Mention dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research. Kill me. Kill me.
Anybody around here?
And if you don't kill me, he will. My poor friend. I fear your mind is lost forever.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
Anybody around here?
Да что за хуйня, ебать?
Saw something over there.
Now for the next step. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Ой, блядь. Ой, бля, в пизду, короче, это. Никто, блядь, не смотрит, ну нахуй, блядь. Даже, блядь, стримить не буду больше, все. I'll be back.